We got Tom Green in studio. Caroline's this weekend, starting tomorrow through Sunday. 212-757-4100. And Tom Green live on Twitter.
Nice.
So who has Tom Green?
What's that?
Who has Tom Green that you had to go with Tom Green live?
Oh, Tom Green has it.
Who's Tom Green?
Oh, who is he? Well, he's this guy in Canada and actually another Canadian. And he's, I mentioned it one day to him. I tweeted him and I said, hey, is there any way I could possibly get the Tom Green handle? And he's a college... I don't want to get into it too much because he gets real mad.
Oh,
and then
does he really?
Yeah, he started to create some campaign. He went and did an interview. I don't want to say anything about it. He got mad. It turned into a Twitter war, and I don't want to be in a Twitter war with Tom Green.
Why? He has 200 followers.
No, but I don't want to be in a Twitter war with Tom Green.
I'm going to
mention
it to him.
No, I like Tom Green.
No, I'm going to mention it to him.
Let's talk to
Tom Green on Twitter. Nothing nasty.
Nothing bad, Tom.
Yeah,
Don't you worry.
I know, but it always turns
We can handle this. Don't worry about it.
I like Tom Green.
Listen, motherfucker.
a Flash computer guy. But it always turns into this thing where he sort of makes it seem like I'm trying to start a war. I'm not trying to start a war.
You need us to take care of that thing?
We'll take care of this thing.
Well, you asked him, what did he say?
Take care of that thing.
I said, no, I'm Tom Green. I'm keeping my name.
All right, cool.
He has 200 followers.
Yeah.
Listen, motherfucker. I'm tweeting right now. Listen, motherfucker. What happened?
Tom doesn't want to have a fight.
I'm holding back, Tom.
Open up a whole can.
I'm holding back here.
Tom is a peaceful man.
Yeah.
That's why I'm
He's
handling
a man
this
of
nice.
peace, a man of humor.
This
But I'm
nicely,
Tom Green live, so just to avoid any confusion to your listeners here, Tom
to the
Green
lesser
live.
Tom Green, who has 200 followers.
Tom Green live.
I think if anyone goes to that Tom Green, they're going to know he's not the guy that's going to be at Caroline's, right?
Yeah, probably.
It's going to be you.
I sometimes wonder if my following would grow slightly quicker if I just had the Tom Green, because people can't find me, right? So,
well, no,
that's all right. I'm giving him a little tweet here.
I'm tweeting too. I can't stand for this.
Yeah,
Tom.
It's just you're going to see he's sort of not very receptive. He will be.
He will write back.
Yeah,
he's not very receptive.
He'll fight.
Okay, good. Why don't you let the real Tom Green have this name? Stop being so selfish.
Now, Tom Green, I'm not.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, what happened?
What happened?
What happened?
I'm doing a search, and Kevin from Connecticut says, Tom Green, give Tom Green his name back, you douche fuck.
See, that's not bad.
Oh, boy.
We're taking care of the problem for you, Tom.
Well,
Douche fuck.
Oh, boy.
This sort of.
I think we could use fuck.
This is probably
going to be that's going too far.
Yeah, this is funny that you bring it up though, because it did at one point. There was okay.
See, there's Jim Norton's Tom Green. Why don't you let the real Tom Green have his name? Stop being so selfish.
Oh, boy.
That should help the situation, right?
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be happy about that.
We're on a delay, so it might take a minute to get a few more Tom Green tweets, if you don't mind.
Yeah, that's cool.
Somebody just wrote poor at Tom Green as if this is going to hurt.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
we've been known to have some listeners maybe get a little overzealous and say things that probably aren't very appropriate.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, I can see that. How that could happen.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, well, hopefully, it'll all work out in the end.
Okay, now the tweets are coming.
You'll get a few.
Hold on.
All right, now they're coming.
Hey, asshat, give at Tom Green live his name, or we will bra bomb your house O&A style.
Oh, God.
At Tom Green looks like a douchebag motivational speaker.
We're taking care of this. You're going to have that name by the end of the day.
Yeah,
Tom
well,
Green.
we'll see. He's been pretty
Surly?
pretty set in keeping it.
Yeah. What a dick. What a fucking dick. You're a much bigger celebrity name.
Well,
surrender the name Jizz Lips. Why must you be a cunt? Give up the name Scumbag. You're being an ass.
Yeah, well, what are you going to do?
Tom, we're keeping this highbrow. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Don't worry about this. We got this. You can count on us. I'm telling you.
Hey,
what do you got, Sam?
Hey, fucking cunt. Fuck, give Tom Green his name back.
For the record, Tom Green, I didn't bring this up. I know.
No.
Because he got mad about me tweeting about it about a year ago.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then he sort of made it seem like then his followers get all like they make it like it's sort of like some guy from Hollywood comes in
Well,
and
I have no idea
is
how
taking advantage of me and my thing and and he sort of makes me seem like some sort of
they will be outgunned, his followers.
Yeah, he only has 200 followers.
They're really not going to like, if that's the sentiment, they're not going to like.
What?
Like his
1,000 followers.
His followers will fight back. His whatever his I think he's got 1,000 followers now. They'll fight back. So they're going to come in and fight your followers, and it'll be
like Braveheart.
Well, yeah, it's sort of like a Twitter Braveheart.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yes.
We should all paint blue, our faces blue, and
if this leads to everyone,
swords.
If this leads to everyone following Opie Radio, then that's fine.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
fine in the end.
Yeah.
What do you got? Oh boy, 25 new tweets.
If the Hollywood, if you being from Hollywood and everything, hey, at Tom Green, you're a nobody cuntwad. Why don't you give your Twitter name to the important and famous Tom Green Live?
See, these guys know how to get things done, Tom. Don't you worry.
Our
we got your back.
Industrious.
We got your back.
We'll see
how it.
We got your back.
By the way, I don't like his profile
picture. You'll see how it all unfolds.
I'm going to tell him.
It certainly, it certainly will be interesting watching the energy of it all.
What's that? You can't keep up with it now?
At Tom Green, you egg-headed fuck, give Tom Green Live back his name. Alternative Twitter for you would be moronic cock blocker.
You might be back on his radar.
They are. Yeah. That one's pretty funny.
At Tom Green, I'm going to pee in your butt, fart, cunt, fuck.
That's mature.
Tom Green his name.
What are you going to do?
Give it up, twat face.
I'm sure he doesn't know how to barrel roll.
Die in a fire, shit dick, give Tom Green his name back.
So far, I think we're all right. I think we're handling this with class.
Hey, at Tom Green.
Yeah.
Tom Green personally started an attack on your
Oh, my God.
I did not personally start this.
Why would a listener write that?
That's just, maybe that's going
good.
too far.
He's sort of like nailing us both at once. There.
Your mother was a newfie.
Very clever, Finton Guckian.
Give this at Tom Green. Give the celebrity the name you cum dumpster slut monster.
Wow, this is going to be really.
What, Tom?
Yeah.
Hey, cunt bucket. I hope you get bit by an AIDS monkey for not giving Tom Green Live his name.
I'm starting to feel like you're ungrateful, Tom.
Yeah. No,
we're trying to get your name
back. I think
back.
this is really funny. I just know that that then I'm going to basically for the next month, his followers are going to be coming to my page every day, calling me a cum bucket.
How many followers do you have?
About 100,000.
Okay, so you're way above him.
He's got nothing.
Crush him.
Yeah.
He's got nothing.
It really is
And
fun.
he's being a dick.
And Tom, the beauty of this, by tomorrow, we're going to forget that we even did this to you.
He's. No, I think Tom Green has the other Tom Green.
Yeah,
has a pretty good sense of humor about it. Actually,
that's good.
His followers, not so much.
Does he have a page on YouTube? A YouTube page with his motivational speeches?
I don't even think he has his own YouTube page.
No?
I have two.
Does he have a Facebook page?
Let's see if the real Tom Green's motivational speeches.
Well, this one isn't even going to make sense to him. It says, at Tom Green, you look like you're green, ... with envy, exclamation point.
That doesn't even make
Don't
sense.
ask, Tom.
It's not funny.
Don't ask.
I didn't fucking catch that.
That's way inside.
With envy.
AIDS.
There we go. That's pretty good.
I hope you choke on your AIDS medicine, fall in a bucket of AIDS.
Wow.
I'm going to torture your turd tunnel if you don't get the real Tom his name.
Oh, yeah, he's TomOnTheWeb.Canada?
Well, I really must say thank you to all of your followers.
Yeah, you're welcome,
guys.
Tom.
This is,
We've been waiting for the thank you.
You know, it really does.
Yeah.
You know, it's
No, hey, at Tom Green.
It's nice to know that
Tom Green Live hates you with a passion. He wished death upon you. Also, you are an AIDS-infested Peter Pumper.
Yeah.
Wait, how about what's his webpage? Tom Green on the web or .ca? Look it up as
Okay.
I don't.
I don't want to hassle him. I mean, he's got a Twitter.
Again, Tom's just trying to be a nice guy.
Yeah,
I just don't want it to look
from,
like
Tom's from
this
Canada.
guy's a college professor in Canada. I'm not trying to like.
Right. Who is this guy? His website is called Who is this guy?
Yeah, I'm not trying to start something with him.
I know who he isn't. Tom Green.
That's right. The Tom Green.
It's just he's been involved.
It is funny that and interesting that he's sort of does similar things to me. He's got the web show and stuff, or web thing. He's a teacher at interesting at Humber College. I didn't
How
know
about this? How about if he?
I was just up at Humber College this week.
Would you give him? Would you take the name?
So you could have talked to him.
Yeah.
How about this?
I was just given an award at Humber College for comedy, a comedy award. I was asked to speak to their comedy and film class up there. I was at Humber, and they were all very nice to me. And
wow. Fuck them. If he gives you the name,
right there.
would you agree to follow him and retweet him at least once a day?
What's that? If
he gave,
yeah.
Oh, how about that?
I would do that.
Here's the deal.
Somehow.
He gives Tom Green the name.
Yeah.
Tom follows him and retweets him once a day.
I already tried to do something like that.
He's got videos, Tom.
Yeah.
Oh, let's
he
see
does.
videos.
Wow.
What is this?
That's not him, is it?
This is his blog called Hangin'.
Yuck.
That's good. That's a commercial for GoPro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's just posting.
He's just posting other people's
He's just
videos.
posting
He sucks.
GoPro's fucking
Let's
trailer.
see what they're saying about him on
Boo,
Twitter.
Tom Green. Boo.
That guy. Boo, Tom Green, other Tom Green.
Boo.
Hey, fuckity fuck. Give the fancy Tom Green Live his name back, you fuck.
You are the fancier.
You are the fancier one, Tom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is good. Well, we'll
right.
see how this unfolds.
Yeah,
right.
We'll see how it
It
goes.
is.
This is
And
good.
well.
I certainly appreciate the support, guys.
Well,
It's,
it's the least we can do.
Absolutely.
It's the
Tom.
least we can do.
We're good at this thing. Don't worry.
yeah.
Trust us.
Chip will get it back for you.
Yeah.
Just keep tweeting him and telling him stuff.
Oh, that's good, Chip. I don't see this guy doing anything tomorrow through Sunday at Caroline's.
Hey, we were going to make a video, right?
But I see
Well, I
Tom
don't know.
Green.
What do you got?
I got my camera. I got my little video camera.
Oh,
Yeah, but
you
we
always
gotta-
got to carry a video camera around, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
What kind you got?
It's this little
Oh, that's nice. A little
Nikon.
Nikon. Yeah.
Nikon. A little Nikon. This might be a funny part to tweet. This video. Just, you guys are.
Yeah.
I'm making a little video right now about you guys are defending my Twitter.
That's right, Tom.
On Opie and Anthony here.
There seems to be another Tom Green
Hi, Tom.
on Twitter that isn't you, and you should be the one with the name just Tom Green, not just Tom Green. Tom Green.
You bring celebrity power,
Right.
and I don't like when some anonymous scum takes what a celebrity should have.
exactly.
You're famous!
I mean, in fairness, his name is Tom Green.
I'm sure
so-
it is.
But he's not you,
No.
and he's not special like we are, being celebrities.
You're a famous Tom Green.
Yes.
So our listeners are tweeting the other Tom Green, and he's helping you out to get your name back, Tom.
That's right.
Sam,
one's not
any
good.
examples of what the people are saying?
Yeah, it says, at Tom Green, are you hearing this? Now at Tom Green Live, just called you a kid toucher on international satellite radio.
I don't think that happened. I don't remember hearing that. I
That's
was
not
talking,
true.
Yeah.
I was talking at some point, so perhaps I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
But I don't think Tom Green's the kind of guy
No.
that would
No.
say that.
You know, yeah.
You can't believe Twitter. It's not a good place for news.
Maybe that's one just.
I didn't want to start a big war, but you know,
But Tom, maybe that's just one bad apple.
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that was just one bad apple.
I like
Try
to-
another one.
You have
I like to be
another.
friendly with
You have another
my fellow Tom
example.
Yeah, Tom Green says he wants his fucking name back, so stop being a cunt, hashtag
All right,
fake
well-
Tom Green.
All right, maybe we got two bad apples at this point, Tom. You can trust us, though. We're gonna get your name back.
This one says, hey, at Tom Green, rape, cunt, AIDS, rapity, rape, ass hat, fart tunnel, tistis. Wow. Fuck shit, twat.
That guy is angry.
Very good news for you, Tom Green.
Oh, okay. Well, he's giving me my Twitter.
Very
now.
good news. Let's go to Alex in Boston. Alex,
Alex!
I have Professor Tom Green's phone number in his office.
this is very good news.
How did you get that?
This is very good news. We're going to negotiate this right now.
But
right
don't-
here, right now.
But don't give it out on air or anything
can't.
like that.
No,
right?
no, no.
No.
Don't do that.
All right, I'm going to put you on hold, and one of our professional people will try to do this properly.
Yeah, see if we can get him on the phone, so
All right.
I can explain myself.
Good.
Alex,
That this is you guys are stirring the pot here, which is
once you got a Twitter to promote, you should get a promotion for that. Little promo.
Sure. It's at Alex Durso. ALEXDURSO.
All right, you're going to get at least 2 followers from this. Thank you.
Awesome.
All right, so now we got his number, Tom.
yeah. Okay, that's cool.
I think
Yeah,
we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
maybe we could get him on the phone. That would be cool.
Yeah.
And see if he's going to fess with this thing?
Probably he's probably be in school right at school right now. It's what time is it in Toronto?
Same time.
Same time as here.
Same time as here. What time is it here?
9. You should be in.
Yeah,
Right?
that was my sneaky way of saying I don't know what time it is. I was like, what time is it in Toronto? Knowing that it's at the same time
But
zone.
he might be in class. He might have a class. So
Yeah.
we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, very cool.
I got a Tom Green update. Not this phony Tom Green in front of us, the real Tom Green.
Oh, really?
Chris, South Carolina.
Yeah, Tom Green, the fake one, just tweeted, "Here we go again. The last retweet was a pleasant one. Gosh, these people are beyond Crow Morgan."
What?
Wait, could
Oh,
maybe
is this
Sam
Roland?
Yeah, Sam, you read the tweet.
Makes sense.
The real Tom Green, not this one.
Thanks,
See,
Tom Green.
this is what I'm
It's
saying.
now fighting back.
This is what I'm saying. Tom Green's going to turn it around, and he's going to make it seem like I'm some sort of,
Hollywood bully.
a bully.
You're a cyber bully,
Yeah.
Tom.
But really, he's the bully. He's the bully.
Exactly.
Oh, no.
Wow.
He writes, Tom Green Live, you really want to start this Twitter name thing again? I had it first. Tell your followers to grow up.
He's saying that I'm starting.
Oh, boy. He misunderstood.
Here we go again. That last tweet was a pleasant one. Gosh, these people are beyond Cro-Magnon.
Cro-Magnon, yeah.
Magnon. All right. Well, you know what?
Using the big words.
We might have to take it to level 10.
Yeah.
We might have to.
DEFCON 5.
We might have to, Tom. For you, Tom. We feel like we're friends now.
Yeah, people are proclaiming Twitter war.
Okay, well.
Is it officially a Twitter war?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Well, hey, it'll be interesting.
Although there is one guy that says, hang in there, you have so much more to contribute than some comedian.
Oh, you're just some
there go his
comedian.
fan.
Yeah, see, his fans are going to come.
How does he have fans?
Yeah, they're his students, I think. His students.
This one
They're
is,
trying to get A's. Yeah. They're brown nosing.
AIDS?
Yeah.
Oh, AIDS.
A's.
it just says, this one's weird, I don't understand. It just says, just Cro-Magnon, what's that French for Big Bird? I don't understand.
I don't know. Either.
It
It updated, Sam. Move on.
Cro-Magnon.
I need the password. It's
the-
long.
Early Neanderthal.
Jimmy.
Oh, boy.
Wow. Hey, Mark.
Let me see if I can help Jimmy
Ellipses
here.
AIDS.
Yeah. All right, we're going to take another break to catch up. Tom Green is at Caroline's tomorrow through Sunday, 212-757-4100. And now that everyone's confused, he's Tom Green Live on Twitter.
Yeah.
Make sure you follow
I
him
am
today.
Tom Green Live.
And we're going to finish up this.
Some wild stuff. Yes.
And I guess we're on CNET today, or CNET News. I don't even know what that is. Is that like...
I'm sure it's Canadian.
Is it a big news? Is it big news?
I don't know.
CNET?
It's internet
Yeah,
stuff.
How big is CNET?
I've seen that. Oh, Skynet.
It's where all
Wait a
grown
minute.
men go to cry about cyberbullying.
You're right.
The Tom Green guy is obsessed with what happened to him.
Who cares?
I mean, CNET's such a massive website that it's not like it's on the front page. Like that's where you go for like
It was on the front page
electronic
for a while.
reviews. Maybe on that part of the website, but like CNET's mainly like where you go for like product reviews of like.
Oh, really? It's not even like CNN? I thought it was CNN of Canada. Why are we wasting time with this shit?
No, CNET is on the internet. It's not.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
There is some funny shit in this article, though. Hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
There was a bra bombing reference.
Fucking people.
Fucking idiots that printed this. They're taking the bra bombing tweet that someone did to this other Tom Green as a serious threat.
No,
That's
this
ridiculous.
fucking baby is so upset about this. A grown man crying about cyberbullying. Shut the fuck up. It's a public forum. You're a public guy. They were fucking making fun of you and having some fun with you. And if they got carried away, it's, what do you want us to do?
Yeah.
We don't control people.
It's not someone's email either.
And his
It's
list and his
public.
fucking people feel free to hit back too.
Yeah.
He has plenty of people that like him that can hit back
Oh,
too.
boy,
And
did
they
we
did.
get attacked. Oh, boy, I read some nasty tweets from the Tom Green people.
Bullying.
Wow, I couldn't handle it.
I hate that shit.
I couldn't handle it.
Grown up.
But we'll get into the article a little bit because this guy wants us kicked off Twitter. And he's already kicked off some of our fans from Twitter.
Well.
He's very obsessed with this thing and what went down.
He's one of those guys.
But Tom Green, our friend, said, this guy is not a nice guy. What did he say when we asked him about this? He was scared, like, oh, please don't go
he
there.
was scared.
Did Opie and Anthony cross the line in Tom Green Twitter controversy?
Yes. No, I don't know.
I was excited to read this today, but it turns out it's just CNET News. I thought it was like Canada's CNN.
Yeah.
I thought we were a big deal in Canada today.
No.
That's CBC.
Oh, fuck.
No, this is just some kind of internet bullshit.
Really?
Yeah.
It's funny though.
I like how the guy said he, tried to get us for comment. I never was approached to try to comment.
No.
It's this guy talking out his age.
I have nothing to say to him. I think he's a baby, but who cares? Do you know how many times I've been attacked on Twitter?
Yeah.
And I'm a public figure.
Right.
And so are you. You're an author. People, when your name comes up and there's something happening,
Yeah.
that's what they do on Twitter. I've been bashed a million times. Who gives a shit? It goes away.
It's not the basher's decision to pull himself off the internet. If you don't like Twitter and what people are saying about you, you then leave. It's not like they're invading your personal email
Right.
that you're using for commerce.
Or you block. You block.
Dude, you block them or you don't
block.
look at your @mentions.
Yeah.
They have no ability to make you see anything if you just block them.
Right.
I block people all the time.
I did reach out to CNET, and my quote was, "I didn't do shit," and it's printed.
Yeah.
But it says in a tweet today, the Opie and Anthony show responded. So I guess my "I didn't do shit" tweet represents the show.
Oh, is that it?
Yes, I just wrote "I didn't do shit."
All right.
Because the asshole. No, it was after the fact. Because I was pissed off. I'm like, you didn't contact any of us.
No one
This is
was
what the media
contacted.
does. They make believe they contact the people, but it's not good for the story because, of course, we would say something that is logical. So it's much better to not have a comment from us.
So they
and
just
to say that
"Oh."
we contacted them, they never got back to us. No one
Yeah.
contacted me, Ann, or Jimmy.
I've never been
Period.
contacted.
And the media uses that one a lot. Did Opie and Anthony cross the line in Tom Green Twitter controversy? Can radio hosts be held accountable for the behavior of their listeners?
But just that statement right there
It's dumb, right?
Like how could you even consider that?
Yeah.
Do we get credit, by the way? How about this? I'll be happy to be held accountable when I get credit. When you give me credit for all of the deeds of other people on Twitter,
Right.
I'll then be held accountable for it.
Right. Negative, they are playing Ron and Fez right now.
Mars was just in here playing the app to me and it had our show on it.
Well,
So, I don't know.
Well, this came in 32 minutes ago.
Whoops.
I'm kidding. But that did really just come in.
All right, I'll let them know.
From a reliable, by the way.
Can I have a napkin from somebody before I start pop locking?
Ah, shit.
Don't pop lock. Pop lock.
It started as a slowly percolating and largely private dispute over the ownership of the @TomGreen Twitter handle between two people named Tom Green. One, a Toronto College professor who grabbed the account ID, and the other, a celebrity comedian who was too late to get it. It exploded into a sewer full of insulting, obscene, and even threatening tweets sent to the teacher.
I will say this: if anybody threatened the teacher, then you got to deal with that individually. I've never ever.
We didn't even say to attack the guy.
I've never encouraged anybody to threaten another person. I think it's funny when they attack you on Twitter.
Yeah.
But I'm fighting with a guy right now on Twitter.
Yeah.
It's like it is what it is.
What it's about.
Yeah, but I don't think we told people to attack the guy. And now the professor wants the radio hosts who may have inspired their listeners to send the offending tweets to take responsibility for what happened to him and to be punished by Twitter.
What a baby. Shut up, you baby.
For more than a year, the two-time Greens have gone back and forth over whether the college professor would relinquish the handle. Though the comedian has garnered 110,000 Twitter followers with the workaround ID @TomGreenLive, he clearly feels that number would be far higher if he had the authentic @TomGreen. But because the professor's name is actually Tom Green, there's no question of Twitter taking away the account. I sometimes wonder if my following would grow slightly quicker, Tom Green said on our show, Opie and Anthony. All right. Green's appearance on the show was meant to promote his world tour and especially a stop in New York City. And in fairness to the comedian, it was the show's hosts who raised the question of the Twitter handle during the taping. I don't want to get into it too much because he gets real mad, the comedian said on the show. I don't want to be in a Twitter war. But the host seemed to relish picking a fight. You need us to take care of this thing, one asked Green. We'll take care of this thing. With that, one of the hosts sent out the tweet that may have opened the floodgates, dictating as he typed, the host, it's hard to say which one, tweeted @Tom Green, Green, why don't you let the real Tom Green have this thing? Stop being so selfish.
I did.
Jim Norton.
I made fun of him, yes.
Ah, Jimmy.
What followed was ugly. Over the next few minutes, the host...
Wait, is that slander to jokingly say, why don't you let the real Tom Green, you're selfish?
Yeah.
What, is that cyberbullying?
Oh, look, you're a bully.
Whoa, sorry.
Cyberbully
Fuck
you,
outta here.
Jimmy.
I think because it's social networking, the guy that's more popular should have the name.
Dude,
I think there should be some kind of rule with that.
the reality is, it was a fucking. It was being funny, and even if it wasn't,
Right.
that's what your idea. That's what a grown man
Right.
says cyberbullying is. Get
Yeah.
the fuck out of here.
Asshole.
That's why my tweet was perfect. I didn't do shit. Relax, buddy. What's his name again?
Tom
Turd
Green.
washer or something?
Daniel Turdy Man.
Oh, Turdy Man.
Turdy man.
Turdy Man.
Turdy man. Turdy man.
What followed was ugly. Over the next few minutes, the host, mostly laughing loudly, read a series of listeners' tweets that were now being directed at the professor. The language is mostly too coarse for publication, even though this is an internet site.
Yeah.
But one read, "Hey, asshat, give at Tom Green Live his name back or we will bra bomb your house."
Obviously a takeoff on the classic O&A bitch from AAF.
Of course.
Where we took a blimp
right.
and was dropping water balloons in bras on a building.
Probably the hackiest thing
boy.
we've done.
Oh, probably
in our
that
17 years
could
of
be
doing radio together.
the worst, yes.
Amidst the laughter that accompanied the reading of the tweets, one host told the comedian, "We're taking care of this. You're going to have that name by the end of the day." And then the next sub-headline reads, "Pedophile and Pederast."
Oh.
As the Opie and Anthony hosts were amusing themselves with their antics and that of their listeners, Tom Green, the Toronto interactive multimedia professor, was suddenly discovering what was coming his way. Hundreds of angry tweets, including at least one broadcasting his office phone number.
Oh, boy.
Once again, we didn't tell our listeners to do that, sir.
We did not. And by the way, and I do remember this, as a public figure, when you go to his, I think when you click on the link or something, his number's on there.
Right.
So don't pretend that it's private information. But we didn't tweet it anyway. I don't tweet phone numbers ever.
Nope.
And I don't tell people to tweet phone numbers.
No, that's not a smart thing to do.
So what happened was you don't like what people were saying. It annoyed you. You know you can just block them and be done with them. But you want your pound of flesh. Just admit what you want. Don't act like you are cyberbullied. You're a grown man.
Right.
Yeah.
No,
You're a
no
professor. You should know shit.
You're a professor. That's how you react to a bunch of dickheads fucking with you on Twitter?
You should know the difference. When you incite your followers to start calling me pederast and pedophile and start threatening to report me to my college administration for having sexual relations with my students, the Humber College professor told CNET, "There's a problem."
We did, by the way,
we had nothing to do with
We didn't say that,
sir.
Don't put words in our mouth.
Not at all.
Did I laugh when I read it? Yeah.
Of course.
So what? Is it now I can't laugh at stuff that people say that's fucked up?
From a comedic standpoint, that's very funny.
We don't know you. We never claimed to know you,
Yeah.
and we never said that you did any of that shit. And you know we didn't.
Right.
Yeah.
You know we didn't say that.
And this next sentence really pissed off. What's his name again?
Daniel Turdy Man.
Turdy Man.
Turdy Man.
See, the guy kept bothering me, so I tweeted him. He goes, in a tweet today, the Opie and Anthony Show responded to CNET's request for comment by saying only, "I didn't do shit." Real mature, huh? What's bothering me, Green said, is that Opie and Anthony got off scot-free.
Well, scot-free from what?
From what?
Because we've been doing this for a long
Dope.
time. We know what to do and what not to do and what to tell our listeners and what to not tell our listeners. Does that make sense?
Yep.
We just
We've been at this a long time.
Yeah.
They have yet acknowledged what seems to be a very public case of cyberbullying.
Grown man saying cyberbullying.
For his part, the comedian Tom Green seems very eager to distance himself from the situation. It ends up making me look like a jerk, Green told CNET, even though I didn't do anything. That's Tom Green, the comedian, obviously. The comedian explained that from his perspective, after the Opie and Anthony hosts raised the question of the Twitter ID, one sort of sist their listeners on the professor as a joke. SICCED.
Yeah.
Sicked?
Yeah.
Right? All right. In the aftermath of the incident, the comedian posted on the website an open letter to the professor and to the community at large. People have been bothering the other Tom Green on his Twitter account, the comedian wrote, calling him names and demanding he give me his name. I do not want his Twitter handle. I am happy being at Tom Green Live. But this does not matter because out of the millions and millions of people online, some of them have decided to make this their cause, a cause that I am not endorsing.
Oh, boy. He got a little scared.
He's distancing himself.
He got a little scared.
Asked if he believed that the radio hosts are responsible for the flood of obscene tweets directed at the professor, Green told CNET, "I'm good friends with the Opie and Anthony Show. The fact of the matter is there's a lot of people in the world now who enjoy negative shock tactics. I think there's a freedom thing on the internet. You can't tell listeners or viewers not to be creative if they go into places that are horrifying and wrong. I don't think they were encouraging listeners to be as negative as it was." Wow, he knew how to fucking skate that one.
Yeah, he did.
But he's right.
He's right. He's right. He added, "I think they were just reading the tweets." Yeah, we read some of the funny tweets.
Yeah, we didn't post
From-
them. We didn't tell people to post anything.
from a comedic standpoint, we're reading what we thought were funny tweets.
And they were.
That assessment clearly doesn't reconcile with what Tom Green, the professor, feels happened to him. The professor has been demanding that Twitter take action against the users who send him the insults and threats, and even against the Opie and Anthony show itself.
First of all, you can't take action against the Opie and Anthony show because we didn't do anything to you. Second of all, you should take action against anybody who threatened you. Absolutely.
Yeah, of course. I would do the same thing, to be honest with you.
Anybody threatened you, that's a different story.
Right.
But if somebody insulted you, is that what you want? You want action taken in a free... I mean, Canadian, I forgot that they're a little worse with free speech. But you want action taken against people who said insulting things to you as a public figure?
Yeah.
And you're supposed to be a professor? Yeah. You're supposed to know this stuff a little better than the average
A little
Joe.
thin-skinned, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, please.
It sucks that you were the subject of this, but... You know, to take it this far that's just not right.
But no, the action against people who... The only thing he should say is, I want action taken against anyone who genuinely threatened me. Fair enough.
Right.
Yeah, no one likes that.
To date, Twitter has suspended a number of accounts involved in the situation, but Green is upset that the micro-blogging services rules require him to proactively send in each instance of abuse rather than the company taking... unilateral action against every user that tweeted something offending at him.
See, but do you see that thought policing? Mm-hmm. He wants action taken against anybody who was offensive to him?
Right.
How dare you?
I know.
That's stupid.
I would never, but then again, I kind of respect people's ability to say shit even if I don't like it. Would never want action taken against people who I send them a DM if they're following me, tell them to go fuck themselves, and then I block them. And I forget they were ever alive.
Yeah, you have you have the ability to just block them
and report spam or block.
Where do those people go that you block?
I don't know.
Where are they?
Who knows? Who cares?
I forget
right?
they exist.
Holy fuck! I just forgot too,
dude. I forget they exist. I really do. You'll be so annoyed at somebody, and then you block them, and you forget they were ever alive.
Yeah,
that's all you got to do.
In an email to CNET about the incident, a Twitter spokesperson said, while we don't comment on individual accounts for privacy reasons, we do have a help page outlining our policy around abusive users and guidelines on how to deal with possible encounters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They're basically saying this guy's just whinging because he got insulted on Twitter and he doesn't like it because he's one of those guys who doesn't like being insulted.
Yeah.
It appears unlikely that Twitter will take any steps to punish the show or its host since there is no evidence that they urged their listeners to abuse Green. And that is a true statement. But given what ensued as the host laughingly said they were taking care of this thing, the teacher feels that the hosts are responsible for what he called cyberbullying. No, we're just trying to be funny and entertaining, sir.
Yeah.
I don't even give a fuck that you're alive.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about you, and I certainly am not going to look you up on the internet. We forgot about this until today when this article appeared.
Yeah, screw this guy.
If they had enforcement policy with teeth, Green said, if they made a determination there, they would comb through the Twitter feeds and kill them instead of putting the burden of proof on the victim.
Oh,
the victim.
Burden of proof, victim.
I'm embarrassed for this guy. The victim.
Comb through the Twitter feeds.
That's what people should be doing. Combing through the Twitter feeds to go after the people that this grown man was cyberbullied by. All right. That sounds good. That's good. You're not first of all, you're in a public forum. You have the ability to block people who are saying things you don't like.
Which takes care of the situation just about every time.
Takes care of everything.
Yeah.
Block them.
Cyberbullying. Can the host of a show be held accountable for what has to be considered a case of cyberbullying? Listening to the recording of the radio show, there can be little doubt that the hosts inspired their listeners to start sending nasty tweets to the professor, even though they never asked for that to happen. But can they be considered culpable before the law?
Oh.
So he's saying it's obvious, but...
That's the media. They have to spin it. And how about this? The media...
Wait, he's saying it's obvious even though they never asked for that to happen.
Yeah, he's saying it's obvious, I guess, because we enjoyed it. It was funny.
It was funny. Entertaining.
But I wonder why the media doesn't hold themselves responsible. Like, isn't it interesting how that website now will not say, are we culpable? Because here we are printing the story for more people to see.
Yeah.
They never seem to want to hold themselves responsible.
Right.
Only everybody else.
Right. Yeah, and CNET...
Fucking babies the media are.
This CNET News is keeping the story going. which means, more shit will probably happen to Tom Green. That's just how things happen.
Yeah, if you just left it alone, nobody else is going to tweet him anymore.
Yeah, 'cause
Nobody cares about this guy.
These things go away because, people just move on to other things. Unless the story has legs and you print something like this.
Right.
I think he's looking for some attention.
It keeps it in the public eye. According to Justin Patchen, the co-director of the Cyberbullying Research Center, the answer is probably not, as far as, us getting in trouble. Patchen said that based on a quick explanation of what happened, he was inclined to agree that the professor had been cyberbullied and that the radio hosts have responsibility for it. But he also said there was likely no legal liability for what happened. But to Tom Green, the professor, this is the last paragraph, finally, sorry. It's important that someone be held accountable. If not to make him feel better, then at least to set a precedent for the future. Thank God it was me that got nailed, he said. Because if it was some 15-year-old, it would have ended with a rope or something.
Right, that's what it is.
Oh, I thought that said it would have ended with a rape or something.
Rope.
Ah,
With a
that
rope
makes
or
more
something.
sense than a rape.
I think a 15-year-old is a more legitimate person to complain about cyberbullying
Yeah.
Than a grown professor.
a grown man.
That seems
Yeah.
to have some kind of intelligence behind him.
And by the way, his I don't know, when you click on the link on his picture,
Yeah.
there's information on this guy. He's written a bunch of books. And his office number school of me is there. So don't act like people are giving out private information when you have a contact number there, bro.
On your own fucking
Yes,
site.
what do you-
yeah.
On what, his website or his Twitter?
Whatever the Twitter link in his profile is, you
Right.
click to it, and there's a number. I'm not saying people should call that, but you have a number there.
Wow.
Don't be surprised people call you and your number's there.
You made your own number public.
Yeah.
Or whatever the number. I don't even know what the number is, honestly.
Yeah, and we're not going to say it, but you made your own number public. What are you talking about?
What a dolt.
No one searched all over the internet for some private number and posted it. It's right there.
Chip Chipperson is all over the comments on this article, by the way.
Oh, really? What are some of the comments?
I guess is CNET going to blame us for that too?
Yeah.
Well, somebody legitimately wrote, inciting to insert unlawful act here is a criminal offense. Being a professional dick on the radio is not a get-out-of-jail-free card. And then My Teeth Are Dry writes, tis, yeah, what are they playing, Monopoly or something?
Yeah, but we didn't, first of all, we didn't incite people to do anything illegal. So I would, no one incited anyone to commit an illegal act.
Yeah, there's our real statement. Jimmy said it.
No one has incited anyone to commit an illegal act ever.
And when you try to do an entertaining radio show, when you see some of these tweets that are funny or entertaining, of course you're going to read them.
Yeah.
Of course you are.
It's funny.
But we didn't do shit. I'm standing by that statement.
Dolt.
Chip says, tis sounds like Professor Tom is green with envy or something.
Oh, no.
And then Chip Chipperson replied to that one saying, tis, that's a good one.
Exactly. How do you take that nonsense seriously?
know.
How does anyone take this drivel seriously? Just block. Fucking block people.
I actually want a apology from Tom Green, the professor.
I would too.
And I'll tell you why.
Why?
Because, you think I'm going with the old gag, but I'll tell you what's going to happen here. He's going to teach this in his class now. It's going to be a syllabus.
I think it's going to be a...
It's going to be a syllabus. Mark my word.
Syllabus.
Mark my word. In a few months, next semester in the fall or whatever, this guy's going to be teaching this shit.
I don't know
and
what
using our show and the tweets, he's going to collect all his info.
I have personal information on cyberbullying. Let me tell you about it.
So I'm going to ask for an apology when that happens because we gave you material for your classroom. Watch. I guarantee that's what happens. All right. So there you go. CNET News. I thought it was CNN of Canada, though. I'm bummed.
And by the way, what he does...
What's the equivalent in America to CNET News, you think?
Well,
Oh, God.
CNET is I mean, there's no equivalent in the United States because this is it's a website. It's not a foreign.
Yeah, we got websites in America.
No, but I'm saying it's not a foreign website. It's just as American as Drudge or something
Yeah, it's
else.
just a news
Is it as big as
site.
Drudge?
CNET?
Yeah.
Probably bigger.
I don't know about that.
Wait,
Well,
now you're
let's
saying
find out.
CNET's bigger than
CNET,
Drudge?
CNET itself is a pretty big website.
By the way, this guy, this guy is
Look at us
retweeting this guy's retweeting insults.
Oh, the insults?
Oh, he's retweeting them, and then he's tweeting about the story. So all you're doing is trying to perpetuate the story.
I don't know this guy at all, but I I'll assume a lot. He's really liking the attention, and he really sees how he could use this to his advantage in the classroom.
If somebody wrote something negative to me like that, block them.
Yeah.
End
Easy.
of incident. He's retweeting them.
Yeah, you learn early on you can't reason with haters. Because you try to reason with them and try to maybe explain some shit, and you go, oh, yeah, no, they're not interested in any of that crap. So you just block them and you move on with your life.
And what he'll say about that is, well, I was just showing people. I don't care what you were doing. You're retweeting hateful comments directed at you.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
The only time I do that is when I'm hitting somebody back. If they retweet, I get a lot of nasty shit. So I'll retweet it and insult the person in it.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't cry about it. I just insult them and block them.
Yeah.
But don't retweet stuff like that and then act like a victim, because all you're doing is perpetuating it.
Yeah. So
silly.
All right, CNET's
CNET's far more popular than Drudge.
No.
Top 500 sites on the web.
Yeah.
CNET is number 82.
Whoa.
Drudge is number 378.
Well, hello,
What's
CNET
number one,
News.
Yahoo or
That would be
Facebook?
Google.
Oh, Google.
The Google.
The Gaga.
What's
The
two?
Google.
Facebook.
Oh, wait.
YouTube, Yahoo.
Oh, wait. It's CNET.com, but we're in the CNET News part?
Yeah, it's CNET.com.
So we were buried somewhere in there?
Oh, yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. It's not a big deal.